Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in, welcome in. I figured I would show you some of my neato finds that I found today at the estate sale. Well, to give you a little background about this estate sale that I went to today, this is my first estate sale of 2026, folks. Now, I hit a lot of estate sales last winter. Just about every weekend, at least one, up to 4 in one day for estate sales last year. I did a lot of my winter sourcing last year through estate sales. This year, I kind of prepared in the fall garage sale season. I prepared enough and bought enough to kind of get me through my listings through a lot of the winter. And I didn't need to go to an estate sale today, but I mean, come on. There was one around. The boys were at my mom's house for an overnight, so me and the wife had the morning free, so we went to an estate sale together. Now, I didn't have a ton of high hopes for this one. First off, I didn't really know what to expect price-wise because this was by Flying Pigs Estate Sales. Shout out them for today's sale. I had never gone to one of them. I don't know if they're new or if they're just not normally in the area, or again, it's been a while since I went to estate sales. I've gone to one so far this winter. Other than that, I think I went to one in September, but I did not do a lot of estate sales in the recent months. Now, this one also was the last day, so it was half off. Everything was half off, but pretty picked through. And after I got there and went through the first couple rooms, I had known that they were pretty picked through. I had stopped looking online and looking at pictures because I'm with the boys, my sons, on Thursdays and Fridays, so we don't really have a chance to go to estate sales. So I usually get there the last day anyway. And why look at the pictures at all the stuff that is probably gone anyway? So this is what I found on the last day. It was also in a pretty populated area. I normally like to go to my estate sales in the smaller towns. Like if there's a list of several estate sales going on one weekend, I will probably pick the one in the smallest town. I get my best stuff from the smallest towns. The smaller the town, the better the stuff, usually. And this was also the only estate sale in the Penny Saver, folks. So I knew it was going to be heavily trafficked and looked through. So here's everything I picked up, me and the wife did. Mostly for resale, either via listing on eBay and Dibdit or via live auction on Dibdit. We'll get through some of this stuff. But here's some personal items in here too. Look at this beautiful little bulletin board here. Have mercy, about broke it. This is a personal item. The wife and I needed a little bulletin board. We haven't necessarily been looking for one, but when we saw it and it was $2, we said, you know what, that'd be nice to write each other little reminders in the morning. What else we got here? I spent a total of $35, and I got a tote full of stuff here to show you. Now, here is a bag, but I know there's something in the bag. So let's get that out first. Yes. I am a sucker. I get this from my grandma Natalie. She has a glass and porcelain basket collection. So I have a soft spot for those. So I got this. This kind of has a little bit of Easter vibes for it. This is, we're going to sell this piece. It's a nice little wicker basket. It's not marked or anything. I don't think it's going to be a huge winner. I don't think I got any big home runs, but for the amount of money that I paid for and the stuff that I got, I was pretty happy with it. Nice little Easter themed basket. I'm going to try, I got this for $2. I'm going to try next week to go to another estate sale and get some cute little Easter littles to fill that basket with and try and sell that. If I don't find that, maybe I'll just run the basket live. This is cool. I got this for $1.50. Look at this big old Champion bag. Got the 3 on it. It was $1.50 half off. It's like a travel or a sporting, I wouldn't just call that a backpack because it's got a heavy bottom on the bottom there. Very clean condition. Pretty hefty bag too. Better make sure we didn't pack any other goodies in there because that is pretty hefty. Hefty. No, it's just the bag. So I figured that was a nice piece. $1.50. Can't go wrong there. I got some clothing items. Let me bore you with some clothing items here. Here's a pair of women's snow pants. Nice blue turquoise tealy snow pants. Got those for $1. Those are Columbia branded. 'Tis the season. All clothing items, including the shoes that I got, were $1. I don't do a ton of clothing, but I'm a Dr. Seuss fan. Green Eggs and Ham t-shirt. Dr. Seuss for $1, why not? Add to cart, if you will. This one is a new with tags. At one point, somebody's paying $52 at the old Von Maur. It's a little women's turtleneck there. Some nice color patterns there, new with tags for $1. What's the brand on that? Villa Milano. The wife got herself a nice black cardigan for $1. That one's a personal pick. Here was another new with tags, I believe, also from Von Maur. $44 at the Von Maur. Just a nice, kind of a mustardy color sweater there. $1 deal. Let's just get all the clothing out of the way here. Here's a nice sweater, pink rose branded, nothing special, but for $1, new with tags. Awfully small. That might be in the petite section. Well, women's small. Oh, you know, my twin boys love cars. So if we're at a garage sale or estate sale and they got these for $1 or less, we'll pick them up. So we each got one Hot Wheels. They'll be thrilled to get those tomorrow. That's a personal item. Probably not valuable at all, but it was 50 cents. So I said, why not? Little Derek Jeter New York Yankees plaque. Card on the plaque. It's great condition. For 50 cents? Come on now. Let's not be silly. Oh, this is another personal item. We got a few personal items today. This is a beautiful plate. So our dining set, you know, plates and bowls and the salad plates and all that, there's not a match to be found. Not a single one of our dinner plates are matching. We gave up our Fiesta ware a little over a year ago and switched to just this kind of mismatched pattern of vintage plates and stuff that we find at garage and estate sales. And that one's gorgeous, and that was $1. This is somewhat a personal item, but kind of we're going to write this as a business expense, folks. I believe this was 50 cents. This is just a basic sheet, little Flower Power vintage sheet. I got this because I do monthly live auctions. Used to be weekly, but now it's monthly live auctions. And if you've ever seen me on Dibdit, I usually stand with my light tower ring thing, whatever it is. And I did hour and a half shows once or twice a week. Now that I'm going to a monthly format, I'm going to be doing like 3 to 4 hour shows once a month. And so I don't want to stand that entire time. I want to sit at the comfort of my desk right here. So I like to have a sheet over my desk because my desk condition is less than desired for sure. So I put a sheet over it, and I needed something new. I was using one of my boys' old crib sheets. Time to upgrade, and I thought a nice floral pattern would be a cool background. This one is for resale. This might be a winner here. This is a Stilson. Look at that big old girthy boy. He is a long boy, great condition. Stilson wrench. The mechanisms aren't rusted through, still works. Nice condition, found that in the garage. This was a $5 purchase, but I am happy with it. I think that was the most expensive item I bought today, was that $5 wrench. Anything else in this box? No. Another personal purchase. Lots of good items for the Werner household. Look at this vase. This was $1.50 for this beautiful fish-themed vase with, of course, the fake greenery in there. Goes perfect with our home aesthetic, you know. We live right along the ocean here in Iowa, so that's going to be perfect. What else did we get today? Oh, here's an item for resale for $1. Never heard of the brand, but they are, I mean, they're probably worn once or twice. Still got great tread, just a little dusty there. These are some great condition. Nunbush. Dress shoes, work shoes, whichever you'd like. For $1 with the box. Why not? Seeing if the box matched. What else we get? Oh, we got a little Nike dry fit hat. Nice to see a white hat in beautiful condition without any flaws or markings on it. Yeah, great condition Nike hat for $1. Why not? What else we get here? Oh, this was a little bin, and I was kind of looking through it, and I picked out one thing that I liked. This was this Vera Bradley glasses case, and then I saw the sticker on the bin, and it was $2.50 for the full bin. So I was like, oh, we'll just grab the whole bin. It's in great condition, just needs a little bit of wipe down, this Vera Bradley hard eyeglasses case. And to be honest, I haven't looked through the rest, so let's look through it together live. How about it, folks? This is also Vera Bradley. A little bit discolored, we'll see, but a little bit discolored, but it is also an eyeglasses case. Vision Source Smart eyeglasses case, never heard of it. Just a Chesterfield leather eyeglasses pouch. And I know eyeglasses sell well. I've never really been into selling sunglasses or eyeglasses. This is a Liz Claiborne pair of sunnies. Hey there, Liz. Pleasure to have you. What do we got here? Looks like some generic boys. Not seeing any markings on those, but they're there, as are these. Bloom Optics. Jada pattern. A little foggy because I just brought this haul out from the car, even though it's a nice balmy 40 degrees today. Wanda by Alexander Collection. So I have no idea about any of these pieces. We'll do a little research, see what's worth it, and maybe drop in the comments if you've heard of these brands. Cole Haan. I've heard of Cole Haan, some Cole Haan sunnies. These all look great condition too. And last but not least, plus we got this nice little carrying bin. I'll find some sort of use for that. Waste not, want not here, folks. And some Nine West. I've heard of Nine West. I don't think those are anything spectacular, but honestly, those have the prettiest of the patterns of these glasses. So what is that? 4 eyeglasses, 2 sunglasses, and 4 cases or pouches for $2.50. Sure. Add to cart. What else did we get today? It's kind of fun because this was early this morning, so it's late right now as I'm filming this. See my finds again. Ooh, nice little, it's a kind of a yellowish, goldish, peachish tint piece of glassware. This piece was sitting at a table near the checkout, and my initial total was $33.50, and I saw this for $3, which would be $1.50 today. So I said, let's just make it an even $35, and threw that on there as a little last-minute add-on. Oh, I'm a sucker for a teapot, folks. Many things that I am suckers for, and cute little teapots. You can put that on the list. Got that for $2.50. Still has the steeping mechanism in it. No chips, no cracks, at least until I did that. And it is Hughes and Brews. Never heard of it, but we'll do a little research, see if I wasted my money or not. But it's cute, and I like it. Couple pairs of shoes. Don't do a lot of shoes, folks. I really do not do a lot of shoes. It's just, they're not that fun. I like fun things. But when you find shoes and clothes for $1, sometimes it's hard to say no. These are Brooks branded cleats. Those for $1 as well. They're in very good condition. Brooks, I said Brooks Brothers, but these are Brooks cleats. One more pair of shoes. These were for $1. Oh, these are Dr. Scholl's, and they're in great condition. Just need a little bit of a wipe down. Dr. Scholl's comfort shoes for $1, sure, why not? And last but not least, I don't normally do this. I'm just kind of branching out. I normally don't do a lot of magazines, but they had a lot of magazines there, and this pack had a bunch of brand new, still in the packaged ones. A bunch of cars, MC Squared, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 of them are still in the packaging. And then there's another stack, all the same issue, MC Squared. So it looks like we got 11, 14, 17, 20 magazines, 7 of which are sealed. We got those for $2.50. maybe they're worth nothing. Maybe they're worth a little. I don't know. I won't really know until it comes time to clean and list and all that fun stuff. But I just wanted to pop in, say hello to everybody, and show off my haul from today, my first 2026 estate sale of the day. I know I'm going to go to another estate sale next weekend, so we'll pop in and say hello there as well. I haven't fired up the old GoPro yet, but I would like to take you guys with me to these estate sales. I think that would be fun. But in the meantime, I'll just show you my haul right here. Hope you enjoyed that, and comment your favorite item that I found today. Is there anything that I picked up that you also would have picked up? Thank you guys. Have a lovely January.